How does contingent existence refute the cosmological argument? Imagine you're looking at the universe and wondering why anything exists at all. Some argue there's a necessary being that caused everything. But what if things could exist without that? That's what we call contingent existence. A contingent being is something that exists but could just as easily not exist. Think of a tree or a person. They depend on external factors to be there. Now, a necessary being is something that must exist and cannot not exist. The classical cosmological argument says because contingent beings exist, there must be a necessary being to explain their existence. It claims this necessary being is God. The argument goes like this: everything that exists has a cause. If we trace causes back, we get to a first cause that itself isn't caused by anything else. That first cause is supposed to be necessary and uncaused, which explains everything else. But here is where the challenge begins. From a secular point of view, just because many things are contingent does not mean a necessary being is needed. It is possible that the universe itself is a brute fact, something that exists without any cause or explanation. Some philosophers suggest that an infinite chain of causes might be possible. Instead of stopping at a first cause, the chain could go on forever or be cyclical, looping back on itself. If that is the case, then there's no need to posit a necessary being at all. Also, just because things are contingent does not mean something must necessarily exist. Contingency only means that things could have been otherwise or might not have existed. It does not logically imply that there is something that exists necessarily and uncaused. The idea of a necessary being is also philosophically tricky. Defining something as necessarily existing without external cause might be a category mistake. It could be an unfounded assumption rather than a proven fact. Modern science offers explanations for the universe's existence that do not involve a necessary being. For example, quantum fluctuations, multiverse theories, or natural laws can all serve as explanations. These naturalistic ideas suggest that the universe might be a product of physical processes rather than a divine or necessary cause. So, from a secular perspective, the reliance on contingent existence to prove a necessary being is a leap that isn't backed by solid evidence. The universe, with all its parts, can be seen as a contingent system that does not need an ultimate cause beyond itself. This means that the idea of a necessary being as the cause of everything is not a logical necessity. Instead, the universe might just be what it is, a contingent existence that doesn't requiring a divine explanation. This approach challenges the core of the cosmological argument by showing that contingent existence alone does not prove the existence of a necessary being. It opens the door for understanding the universe as a self-contained, contingent reality, without the need for supernatural causes.